In this lesson, you'll learn about the 11 common mistakes students make in their college or university portfolio submissions. So pay close attention because you'll definitely not want to make the same mistakes. If you're a talented designer at heart, chances are you've created piles of drawings, some of them great, some of them just downright awful, and some of them decidedly in between. A common mistake is finding it difficult to choose just 5 or 6 examples of your best work. But this is what you need to do, so it's of mega importance to get this first step right. In my opinion, there are still too many budding designers who take the attitude that they've just produced loads of great work and have no idea how to distinguish and separate out the really good from the average because they feel it's just not important. This is a common mistake, and if you're in this category, you're wrong. You're in charge of what goes into your portfolio, which means you're your own editor, and as such you must be ruthless in your choice to show your work at its best. Don't forget to get opinions from others. After all, you don't want the person who's interviewing you to point out your mistakes. Another common mistake is trying too hard. There are ways to stand out that will impress, and there are ways to stand out that are just over the top. And drawing the line between the two is difficult, but just don't try too hard to be clever, just be talented. Here are a few tips to avoid making common mistakes when putting together your portfolio. First on my list is to avoid copying too much from photographs. The interviewer will have seen hundreds, probably thousands of images from student portfolios. They are well trained to quickly spot artwork that's been copied from photographs or been lifted from other resources. And you'd be amazed at how easy it is to spot this mistake, and guess what? It can be really boring too. Second is no manga or fan art. They are so cliche, don't even go there or even think about it. Thirdly, make every piece as important as the last. More than just the collection of work, every piece should build on the one before and help expand the definition of who you are as an artist. If the interviewer gets bored, you stand no chance. Fourth, it is a mistake to use pictures or photographs of clothing created by other designers, because as a true designer, you should be able to source inspiration from the world around you, not copy design work that's already out there in the fashion world. Another mistake is to omit sketchbooks. These are vital and show not only ideas you're working on, but your ability to research and collate, and also shows your thought process. Your sketchbook showed you really work hard, and we all love a hard-working, experimental and passionate student. 6 is when students make excuses about your work. If you spilt a cup of tea, you left your work in the rain, your auntie died, don't make excuses about your work. If your portfolio should look better, then make it look better before you take it to your interview. If you're already making excuses for the interview portfolio, guess who's thinking you'll be doing the same in the future if you're chosen for the job or the course? 7th is not being organised. Before you venture off to any interview, you need to look through your portfolio with a fine-tooth comb. Make sure it's neat, clean and organised. Opening a portfolio that drops out all over the floor, or you have bits missing and you make constant excuses, this will not help you and will have a negative impact on whether you're chosen or not. 8th on the list is using half-decent work as a filler. Never try and fill up your portfolio with work just to make it look full. If your best pieces of work are shrouded amongst the not such great stuff, you'll not be excited to talk about this work, and this will certainly not help you. If it's not your best, it should not be there. Number 9 is being jack of all trades or master of none. Don't try to show everything to everyone. Always find out from the establishment or workplace you're going to show your portfolio at what they want you to include or exclude. It's good to show that you're a well-rounded artist, but keep the supporting pieces to a minimum, or, better yet, separate your work into sections so the interviewer can look over what he or she is interested in and nothing more. Number 10 is not having enough variety. When showing your portfolio, It's important to show variety in both your style and the types of projects you've created, as this can only help your case. Even though you may have a great design style, only focus on a specific area asked for and offer a portfolio miss that shows these great skills at their best. And finally, having outdated work. It's a big mistake to show outdated work because it's just not relevant. Being up to date is extremely crucial. With older looking pieces, I've found myself thinking that this person will not be able to produce innovative and fresh forward thinking ideas. So now you have 11 areas you can focus on to avoid making the same mistakes as failed candidates have done in the past.